You can turn around.
Oh, I can turn around?
Yep.
Oh. Aww.
Hi!
Hi. Oh, you look... Hi.
Hi!
I like your dress. Wow.
Oh, you have a microphone.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Oh, thanks.
I know, you walked past the window and everybody was like, don't look! And I was like, I've literally seen him in that suit before, that exact same suit.
Yeah, not a surprise for you. You picked out my tie with me.
I know, I haven't seen that one on though. It looks good.
Yeah.
You like the boutonniere?
I do.
Yay!
Uh-huh. You look so pretty.
Thanks.
Uh-huh.
Sent me a really good one.
I know, he did it on ChatGPT.
I know, he told me.
Did you use it?
Yeah, I'm about to read it to you.
Nice. Here for the second time. Can't wait.
Over the last few years, we have been through so much together. A pandemic, a graduation, several new jobs, a deployment, several moves, and a whole lot of adventures, vacations, and fun. Here are some traits that I admire. You keep my water bottle filled, and you are a good friend to everyone, and a good son, and a supportive and caring partner.
Aw.
And I know that, oh wait, I have an arrow here, so let me just go
Okay, take your time.
I admire you, and I know that you will always try to do the right thing no matter what situation we are put in. My 3 to 6 promises are as follows. I promise to look for the good and happy in our everyday. I promise to love you and support you in whatever you decide to be when you grow up.
Thank you.
And also your Fort Pickens dream when you have retired from a real job.
Oh.
And I promise to never stop singing silly songs and making up nicknames for our everyday items with you.
Yay.
I am so proud of us for making it here today, and I'm proud of the foundation that we have built for our future. And this is the vision of future together. So
Okay.
we've moved on to the fourth
Okay,
section.
fourth bullet. Okay.
And I can't wait for all of the trips and yummy drinks and snackies and the trips to see the mouse that we have to look forward to.
Yay. Thank you. I love that.
I love you.
Love you too.
Back in the pocket.
Okay. I'll read mine.
Okay.
Mine look a little bit more organized.
I said, Doug's are probably written in Times New Roman font, double spaced.
I even signed it. I autographed it for you.
You're so good.
So maybe, one day you can sell it for a buck.
Your smile, and now laugh with each other, look at each other.
Rebecca, that's you? Who would have thought that when I walked into Fat Bottom Brewery 5 years ago and saw my hinge date standing at the bar that our lives would change forever? I knew I was onto something good when I realized it was 11 o'clock and already closing time and we were still talking. Since then, my love for you has only grown each day. I'm blessed to have found someone who puts up with my trips to forts, battlefields, and museums, listening to boring podcasts on trips around town and road trips, me falling asleep anytime and anywhere, including movies, TV shows, at theaters, sporting events and concerts, and sticking with me through 21 months, living across the world from each other. My days always start brighter waking up next to you. You're fun and outgoing, empathetic and kind, witty, and even put up with my great jokes.
Yeah.
And you're smart and passionate. You're everything I've ever wanted and someone I want to spend the rest of my life with. As we finally tie the knot today, as your husband, I promise to continue to grow my love for you each and every day, even if you leave your hair on the shower wall.
Which I will do.
I promise to always be there to support you through life's highs and especially its lows. Whether there's a bug on the ceiling, your water bottle is empty, or you're pursuing new passions, I'll always be there for you and to tell you you're cute. I promise to keep life fun. Life has always been an adventure with you. Be it near or far, Japan or Kisoro, Ireland or McCreary's.
Yes.
I'll strive to find the joy and goodness in all we do and to always make sure snacks are packed. I promise to work every day to be the man you fell in love with and be worthy of your love. I cannot wait to spend the rest of my life with you, to have kids with chubby cheeks and cute rolls with you, and to grow old with you. I love you.
That was so
Good.
Heavenly Father, thank you for the gift of marriage and for your unfailing love for each of us and for this couple. You are the author of love, the source of passion, the model of commitment. We pray for your presence here and now.
Is breaking softly and the night is glowing true. I feel a million eyes, but I can just see you. No rain, no thunder, it's just your light, your voice, the heaven of our kiss, the wonder of our choice. So breathe.
The symbolic vows that you are about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all those things that we've promised and hoped and dreamed? Well, I meant it, every word. Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Rebecca, if it is in your heart, please repeat after me. I, Rebecca.
I, Rebecca.
Look at him.
Your face. I, Rebecca.
Take you, Doug,
Take you, Doug,
to be my lawfully wedded husband.
to be my lawfully wedded husband.
I promise
I promise
to be faithful to you
to be faithful to you
in good times and in bad,
in good times and in bad,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love you
to love you
and to honor you
and to honor you
all the days of my life.
all the days of my life.
This is my solemn vow.
This is my solemn vow.
Doug, if it is in your heart, repeat after me. I, Doug,
I, Doug,
take you, Rebecca,
take you, Rebecca,
to be my lawfully wedded wife.
to be my lawfully wedded wife.
I promise
I promise
to be faithful to you
to be faithful to you
in good times and in bad,
in good times and in bad,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love you
to love you
and to honor you
and to honor you
all the days of my life.
all the days of my life.
This is my solemn vow.
This is my solemn vow.
Rebecca and Doug, now that you have in the presence of your loved ones and the Almighty declared your intent to be joined in marriage, pledged your love and commitment to one another through the sharing of your vows, and then sealed those vows with the exchange of rings as an outward sign of your devotion, with great joy, it is my honor to recognize you as husband and wife. Let no one split apart what God has joined together. Doug, you may kiss your bride. I introduce to you for the very first time, Doug and Rebecca Vanderdyke.
I got a feeling somewhere along the line, you moms out there know what I'm talking about, that there may be a girl in the picture because he sounded happier than usual, but I surely wasn't going to ask. You know, the whole question thing. And then he mentioned one day that he had gone to a cat cafe. And he explained to me it was like a coffee bakery kind of place where cats roamed around freely. And I'm going, And I'm thinking to myself, I can't see Brandon, Doug, and Kenneth going to a place like this. So on September 26, 2019, Doug and I were having a long text exchange. And I screenshot the entire text and saved it because I knew in my heart it would come in handy for just a moment like this. So here it is, the text exchange printed out. Doug wrote, "Aren't you curious who I went to Franklin and the winery with yesterday?" And I said, "Well, of course, but I figured if you wanted to tell us, you would have. My guess it was definitely a female, and you have had a happy in your voice lately that I haven't heard before. It can only be that you're dating someone that you really like and who loves doing the same things you do." Doug says, "You're right. Haven't really mentioned it since you never asked." Oh! So now we have come full circle. Him being annoyed because I was asking so many questions, and now he's begging me to ask it. And I said, "I never asked you because you always get annoyed when I ask questions. So I just figured you'd tell me when you were ready." So I proceeded to ask a few questions. What's her name? Age? What does she do? How long have you been dating? Where did she go to school? Where is she from? Doug, typical Doug. Her name is Rebecca. She's 24. She's not working right now because she just got out of a nasty divorce and is focusing on her kids until the dust settles. It's true, right? So, I paused. Oh, believe me, there were so many things I wanted to say at this point. But I paused and I replied, "Do her kids like you?" And Doug said, "Ha ha ha, I'm just kidding." And then he proceeded to tell me a little bit more about Rebecca. And I said, "So far, I approve. So how did you meet her?" Doug says, "Being a millennial, I met her on one of those apps. So far, I'm pretty sure she's not a serial killer."
I actually saw Doug a few days after his first date with Rebecca, and I could already tell he was smitten. After meeting Rebecca, it made perfect sense that these two kind, thoughtful, and adventurous people would find each other. Rebecca, thank you for loving Doug so unconditionally. I know he can be inquisitive and also needs to stop and read every sign. It can be a lot. Not many people can take on the distance and challenges you have faced as gracefully, but I am positive it will only help you build your future together. Doug, I've considered you family for decades, and Rebecca, it is truly an honor to welcome you to it. Please raise your glass and cheers to the newest Vanderyacht.
Time applies, this is worth the fight, angels sing. This is the Big Bang, the cracking of the code. This is the chord that made the first back explode. This is the music that made the whole world turn. The love that we all came from, into which we now return.
When I first heard of Doug, so West Point graduate, first lieutenant in the Army, Black Hawk helicopter pilot, I gotta admit, I thought my sister might be making it up, or she might be on the next episode of Catfish. But he was real all along. First time that I got to meet Doug, my fiance Brittany and I were traveling back down to Nashville for the weekend, and we got to stop at one of their favorite spots, Fat Bottom Brewery. I knew right away Doug fit in perfectly with us. He was able to get to the bottom of his drink a few times before my sister got halfway through her first one, which if you have been with her while she's drinking, you know that's honestly not saying much. So all jokes and funny stories aside, Doug, I truly am very happy to welcome you into our family. There is not a person that I think I would want that's more perfect for my sister than you are. It really has been a pleasure for me and my family to be able to spend time with both of you. Whether it be y'all staying at our parents' house to finish a puzzle for hours before driving back home at midnight, or going through a difficult life obstacle that you're facing. I know that you two will never leave each other's side. But Doug, you truly do have a best friend for life with my sister. She'll be there for all of your successes that you have, but also with any mistakes or trials along the way.
Knowing Rebecca, to me, means knowing joy and sharing countless moments of joy. But I can't imagine any joy greater than seeing her happy. And I've never seen her happier than I have since she met Doug. Doug is a great guy. He's a good guy. And they truly make a perfect pair. I'm so glad they somehow found each other in this crazy world. And I'm so glad that we can be here tonight to share